Hey, what's going on, guys? AMD just dropped Adrenalin 26.5.1, and this one feels like one of those updates that is not trying to reinvent anything, but still matters if you actually use your Radeon card every day. The official patch notes are pretty focused. AMD added support for PRAGMATA, Honor of Kings, World, INDUSTRIA 2, Tides of Tomorrow, and MONGIL, Stardive. So if you're planning to jump into any of those, the driver is already lined up for them. On top of that, AMD says it fixed intermittent stuttering in Resident Evil Requiem on the Raccoon City map for RX 9000 series cards, and it also fixed the corruption issue that could show up in God of War on the same class of hardware. Now, the part people are probably talking about the most is that this update is getting attention for more than just the official bullet points. A few recent reports say performance looks better in some games, and there are also mentions of FSR4 injection behaving properly again in places where it had been acting weird before. That is not something AMD spells out in the release notes, so I would treat it as real-world testing and user reporting rather than an official promise from AMD itself, but it is still the kind of thing people care about because it affects the actual experience, not just the changelog. What is interesting here is the mix of nice, this got fixed, and okay, a few issues are still hanging around. AMD's known issues list is still pretty active. Battlefield 6 is one of the big ones, with AMD saying some users on Ryzen AI 9 HX370 systems may see crashes or driver timeouts, and that the company is working with the developer on it. There is also a note about texture flickering or corruption while using AMD Record and Stream in that game on some graphics products. So this update definitely improves a few things, but it is not the magic patch where everything suddenly becomes perfect overnight. There's also that odd little detail where AMD says FSR Upscaling and FSR frame generation may show as inactive in the Adrenalin interface while playing Battlefield 6 on RX 9000 series GPUs, even when they are enabled. That is the kind of issue that can make people think a feature is broken when it is really just not being displayed right. And that is exactly why driver notes like this matter. It is not always about raw performance. Sometimes it is about the software finally telling the truth about what the hardware is doing, or at least getting out of the way enough that you can trust what you are seeing. AMD also lists a couple more lingering problem areas. RoadCraft can still run into crashes or driver timeouts on RX 9000 series cards, and Satisfactory can still show corruption on the same lineup. So again, this is a useful update, but it is one with clear boundaries. It is helping with some games, fixing some visual issues, and adding launch support for new titles, while a few rough edges remain in other spots. That is pretty normal for modern GPU drivers, honestly, especially when game engines, frame generation features, and recording tools are all overlapping at the same time. If you are the kind of person who actually watches driver updates because you want the little wins, this one is worth paying attention to. The biggest reason is not just the support list, but the fact that this release seems to be smoothing out a couple of headaches people have been running into on RX 1000 cards. That includes the Resident Evil Requiem stutter fix, the God of War corruption fix, and the reports that some FPS behavior improved in testing. On paper, that sounds like a simple maintenance release, but in practice, those are the updates that can make a card feel more stable and a little more polished from one week to the next. And that is really the vibe here. It is not a giant feature drop, and it is not pretending to be. It is a driver update that gives support for a handful of upcoming games, clears up a couple of annoying issues, and, based on early reports, may also smooth out some performance and FSR-related behavior that users had been dealing with. At the same time, AMD is still being upfront about what is not solved yet, which I actually appreciate because it makes the whole thing easier to trust. The end result is a release that feels practical rather than exciting, but practical is exactly what a lot of people want from GPU drivers in the first place.